Hey guys, so today I am talking all about our preschool resources, kind of how we're doing preschool this year, and our preschool curriculum choices. Now we're using all play-based type of stuff and resources, but I hesitate to use the word curriculum just because it sounds so formal and too mature for a 3, 4, 5-year-old, but essentially that's what it is. It's the curriculum that we're using this upcoming year. So I have a mixture of stuff from the main curriculum choices that we're using all the way down to some of the manipulatives and learning games that Eli loves and I've loved and are tried and true that my older 2 kids used as well. So 4-year-old, the year before we do official kindergarten, is a really fun year. We do some informal preschool, you know, at 2 and 3 years old, just because they're wanting to be in the schoolroom and they're wanting to learn, and it is a good time to start prepping them to learn. But fourth grade, 4 years old is really fun to me. It's a time that I've enjoyed teaching all of my kids, and we really gear up to learn to enjoy education at about 4 years old around here. So let's get started. So first things first, the main curriculum that we're using in our school this year is this. This is the Reading Corner preschool curriculum. I did a whole review on this. I will put that up in the corner. Did I do that the right way? So yeah, I'll put it up in the corner up there so you can get a peek at this, an in-depth review, actually, much more than a peek. This is full of learning games. It's all play-based learning, which I love. She has a great approach to sight words, beginning math skills, and all of that. So I'm really looking forward to using this year for Eli, because I've never used an actual curriculum like this. I've tried different workbooks and things like that. They all require a child at 3 and 4 years old to be sitting down with a pencil and paper all day, and I don't like that. So this is the first official curriculum that I've come across that I really like and enjoy the concept and the idea behind. So we're going to be using this as our main curriculum this year. Of course, I've used this for about 7 years now, so we will also be pulling in some 5 in a row here and there. We don't do anything super consistently, so these are just, we kind of just rotate through things as we get the energy and the excitement to do so. So we'll be pulling in some 5 in a row here and there, and also alternating back and forth with some letter of the week. So if a 5 in a row title or theme goes with a letter, then we'll butt those up together. And then the other curriculum, main curriculum choice that we've made this year is Let's Play School. If you don't know her, she is a super cute little mamapreneur, and I love her stuff. So we're going to be using her Let's Keep Playing School, which is very similar to 5 in a row. And also, she has this really neat bundle that you can purchase on her Etsy shop called Let's Play Pretend, and that is what I'm all about. So I purchased this bundle. She adds more to it on a consistent basis. So he's got the coffee shop stuff here, which I need to laminate still. And it comes with everything, cake pops and different sized cups and sandwiches and all sorts of stuff. So I'll be laminating this soon. It also has the a pet grooming salon and a Playtown medical center with all the stuff for that as well. A Mexican restaurant, and it even comes with the clip art food. So this is going to be a fun one for him to play. You can work on beginning math, you can work on letters with this. I think this will be cute and a sweet way to break up some of the heavier curriculum that we're using, a way for him to play independently or a way for me to teach him and play with him. This is something that he can use at this play kitchen and kind of transform it into a doctor's office or into a grooming station or into a Mexican restaurant or a coffee shop. She's got a ton of stuff still coming up with this bundle. As she adds things, the price increases a little bit. So if you want to get in on it, you can buy it now at a lower price. And then as she adds things, you're grandfathered into that lower price that you purchased. So I'll put a link to that below. She's also offering 25% off of her entire shop. Today, the day this video goes up, will be July 19th or 20th, and I believe this is going through Sunday, which would be, I think, the 22nd. So if you're watching this video before then, try to get in on that sale. Also, if you're watching this in July 2018, the Reading Corner is doing Christmas in July giveaways, and she is giving something away every single day on her Instagram. So I'll put that in the description box below as well. So next I'm going to talk about learning games and manipulatives. Those are all things that are very appealing to me around this age. This is something that we kind of base their 3, 4, and 5-year-old ages around in our school. So the first thing I'm going to show you are these math games and reading games from the Reading Corner. This is a game bundle you can purchase on her website. She's got all sorts of different games, little clothespin games and some matching games. She also has these cute little recipe cards, they're called, where you build, it gives you an idea of what to build. Build an ice cream sundae, build a lunch, build a backpack, and all sorts of stuff. And so then they can manipulate and move around the different pieces and ingredients to build that lunch or backpack and match those. She's got some sight word cards. I mean, I'm talking like, I have a box full of her games. You'll see, you might see more of this again in my homeschool room video, but we're going to be using those a lot. And the idea behind using these manipulatives in games with for Eli is that I will set out a few options for him every day. So when he wants to break off from our morning basket time, which is something that we all do together, he's free to go over and kind of go through and pick and choose from all the different games and things that I've set out for him that day that he can play with independently or just needs a little bit of help with. Something like this curriculum will be set up in a set of bins that I have organized for the week already, because it's important with preschool to organize your stuff ahead of time because it takes a little bit more effort. So these are the things that we'll be doing together, those curriculum choices that I showed you at the beginning, the 3 main curriculum. So that's something that while my kids are doing their independent work, they're teaching textbooks and their Spanish and all that kind of stuff, I will be working one-on-one with him. I try to break off with him a couple times a day to have some intensive one-on-one time, and so maybe 15 or 20 minutes. So those will be the things we're doing together. The rest of this is stuff that I will have set out, like I said, so that he can still explore and he can be learning alongside us in the schoolroom, but he might not be wanting to hear the whole history lesson or the whole science lesson. So these are options that are available to him. We also love any games that have to do with building words or letter recognition. So this is one of the things that we love. We really love this game. I bought this for Jessie. I will put a link to this in the description box below, but basically you get a card and then you have all the different letter blocks here and you can build the letters or build the words. So another one that I love is this letter building puzzle. You have 3 puzzle pieces for each one. You take this picture, put it in the middle, and then you have some lowercase letters and some uppercase letters that you put on either side of the puzzle. That's a really fun one. And again, he might be able to recognize all the uppercase, and then I can kind of help him with the lowercase or vice versa. And speaking of puzzles, we just love puzzles in general. So this is just here so that I remember to say puzzles, but all of the Melissa and Doug jumbo size puzzles, any of those early learning puzzles, even the pegboard type of puzzles, those are really great to have around. And my son, all my kids have loved these, but my son really, really loves these right now. Another thing that he loves right now are these Geo Boards. I haven't really given him much to do with these yet as far as, you know, giving him instructions and shapes and things like that to build. Right now, he's just excited to be building things, any shapes that he wants with them. You have to remember at 4 years old, they might not have the complete development to do some of these things, these fine motor skills, holding pencils and working with smaller manipulatives, getting things to line up perfectly. Even tracing sometimes is really hard for them at this age. So I like that he is just playing with the Geo Boards, and we'll wait a little bit before I give him some instructions with them yet. And he has 2 favorite STEM or building type of games right now that we'll alternate between. He loves this marble run. He needs a little bit of help with it because they have to line up well, and since it's a wooden marble run and not one of the plastic ones that clicks together, he's not so great at lining up the holes for the marble yet because, you know, they don't click together. The other one that he loves, which he has right now, they're in their quiet time, he takes this every day to his quiet time, are Magformers. He loves Magformers. He's loved them for years. So he's got those right now, and he will have those a lot during school. And then last but not least, I try to steal away some time in the rocking chair with him whenever I can. He still fits on my lap, and I don't want to age him out of there too quickly. So we'll peek at some books together, and he loves some of these Usborne Lift the Flap books. He likes to look at these books on his own, but I also like to look through them with him to make sure that, because he cannot read yet, to make sure that he's identifying things the right way and not just looking at the pictures or setting some wrong ideas in his mind. So the sizes and measuring one is like a really good beginning math. It talks about, this is hard to hold in video, empty, full, light, heavy, heavy, light, more and less. So I really like this one. I also like the Lift the Flap first math for him. He does have number recognition, so he can do this one completely on his own. So this one is a fun one for him as well. My first 100 words is one that he thinks he can read because he can see the pictures, and then I can point out the word. This is a good one if you're teaching a new reader because, for example, he knows that's a cloud, and I can tell him that that word says cloud, but instead of just pointing to cloud, I try to scoop it when I read so that he's kind of getting an idea of the left to right and how to read when we go into some reading next year. I also love these Wipe Clean pen. I also love the Usborne Wipe Clean books, and he likes them as well. As you can see, he's been begging to get into this one. This is one that I bought specifically for preschool this year, but he wanted to get into it during the summer. All of the different books, the 101, 1001 things to spot. And then to add a little extra to our nature study for him, I got him this. This isn't an Usborne book, but I got him this We're Going on a Bear Hunt book, which is a really cute one. So it's Let's Discover Bugs, and I have the We're Going on a Bear Hunt book for him. This is like a little kid's nature journal, so that's a fun one. And I love all of these little children's activity books. So he's doing the Dinosaurs activity book right now, and he and Jesse both did the Knights and Castles one last year. And then the last thing is, like I said, he sits through our morning basket time with us. So he does get some geography, he gets a little bit of map drill. I don't like make him do all of the stuff. He does his Bible time with us. He does calendar time, which we really do specifically for him. He hears some poetry, and he hears our read alouds in the afternoon. So for read alouds, where I have my older kids narrate, do a written narration or an oral narration that I write for them, I just have him draw the picture. So for example, when we were reading Farmer Boy, this is the one he did, Almanzo and a Cow was his title, and this is from the chapter where he was really proud of himself for milking the cow without his dad needing to help him. So I just have him draw a picture. Younger kids are really able to sit in with some group learning if you just change the expectations a little bit. So for him, he just draws a picture and titles his work. And before, he didn't even title it. And I don't even know that he was drawing something that really went along with the story that we were reading, but as he's gotten a little bit older, I've asked him to kind of stay on topic and name it. Having him title his work is helpful because it's starting to give him a little bit of ownership as far as giving me complete thoughts and also a little bit of sentence structure, where he may want to say, that's him and his cow, or that's him, that's a cow, mommy, that's a flower. It's easier if he says, this picture is called Almanzo and his cow, or something like that. So just be very, very beginning narration there. So that is everything we have planned for preschool this year. When I do our schoolroom tour, I'll kind of break it down for you on how we're doing this. This is not stuff we're doing every day or even every week. This is just an overview of everything that we're doing in general. So now I'm going to move on to our giveaway, which is really great if you have a preschooler this year. Today's giveaway is for a copy of Let's Play School's Let's Keep Playing School bundle. In this 300+ page bundle, you'll find 15 book titles and a complete unit study to go along with each book. Each study covers 5 days and contains comprehension questions, story maps, spelling, tracing, crafts, recipes, sight words, play, writing projects, and opportunities to present their work. I love this bundle because my older kids can participate as well. I love the undertone of this curriculum, which is all about character building and a growth mindset. So make sure you check out her website because she has this and so much more. She has so many adorable resources for toddlers all the way up through early elementary grades, as well as a monthly book club, which is super cool. So thank you so much, Chelsea, for offering this giveaway, and the info for the giveaway, guys, is in the description box below. Okay guys, let me know in the comments below what some of your favorite preschool resources are, and if you're using a preschool curriculum this year, or if you don't have preschoolers anymore, what you used to love to do with them, and I will see you guys tomorrow.